Ba-bam! I'm here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Popcorn Chicken, our Thursday fix on movies and TV shows. We got a lot of topics to get into. I think it's like 7 or 8 topics today, maybe more. News keeps dropping. Like seriously, every time I'm checking the internet, something else shows up. It's crazy. This week's been crazy. And speaking of crazy, I got a couple of crazies that are going to join us right now. Crazy 1 and Crazy 2.
Hello.
Crazy one's already
Hello.
getting started.
Hello. I have a
How's it going? Is Crazy 4 coming on?
No.
no.
Oh, okay. All right.
Crazy
Sheldon-
4 is
It's busy.
being crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazy, I'm drinking the new Beetlejuice drink here
Nice.
from Fanta.
What is it? Oh, Fanta. What's the
It
flavor?
It tastes like
It's spooky.
when you mix lime and maple syrup.
So wait,
It's-
lime and sugar?
Yeah, it's got a maple syrupy taste to it, and then it quickly dissipates like a limey taste.
That's not spooky.
It's a bad combination, and I'm really sad I got it.
It's scary how bad it is.
Yeah, that's just scary as it is. That joke.
It's
Yeah.
scary how
That's
how long
blowing
it
up
takes
here.
you
We
to.
got Rasper telling me that I don't come on time.
No.
Rasper, I've done over 300 episodes on time.
Yeah, you'd think you'd get it one of these times.
78. Alvin is twerking. What happens to what? I don't know. I'm not twerking. You don't want to see me twerk, buddy. Trust me. It's
Sign up to the Patreon to see it.
okay. Then you'll see me twerk. Oh man, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good?
Good. Yeah.
Weather was
Good.
nice. Well, it was nice.
Sort
Got
of.
a little bit of sun.
Well, it was today. Yes, it was very nice.
Yeah. Well, we were peppered with rain all weekend, so a little bit of sun. was-
Peppered?
Okay,
So
let me
the
put it
more
this way:
than
we
pepper.
were destroyed by rain.
You know, I was out of town all weekend.
Oh,
I
lucky you.
left and started looking at like my phone and just being like, "Oh yeah, North Van's underwater," and I was just like, "What the hell?" But like, whenever I'm still not sure how it happened, because when I think of North Van, I think of a place that's on the side of a fucking mountain. So
Yeah.
then I'm just like, where does? And then everyone else is like moderately okay, but yeah, there was like car floating and shit. It was crazy.
You live in an area where the water level gets pretty high fast. Was your area okay,
Yeah, it was.
even though you weren't in town?
Yeah, all of my every place around here literally has moats around their houses. So I guess they're prepared for it. I don't know. Like there are a couple places like around the Walmart, it was flooded, but no, everything seems pretty alright here.
Strange
you,
for.
Chris?
Yeah. So we live like right off like the Fraser River is right here. So
Mhm.
we're always waiting for it to flood, but it didn't. And yeah, I live in South Van, so it's funny that North Van flooded and
Yeah.
South Van didn't flood.
You'd think it would run downstream, but North Van's just
Yeah.
like, no, they just
Dude.
got a force of Karens and they just like bitched at the water and it went back up. They're like Moses or
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
I had
just
to-
they just wanted the attention.
Yeah, probably. I had to take my son to his saxophone lessons, and I was going down the highway, and it's just so much traffic. I had to weave around the stores and everything to cut through, but they were just in the middle of the highway, just pumping water to the side because it
Yeah.
was just the drains were just overflowing, right? And some areas where in where we live in the middle parts of Surrey, it was just like water was just overflowing and cars couldn't even get through.
Yeah, my girlfriend works in North Van and she was like texting the group like because she walks dogs like in the forest and she's like, "Is this okay?" And they're like, "That's fine. It happens every year." And she's like, "Bitch, no, it doesn't. There's trees uprooted and like torrential downpour. No, this is not normal."
Well, that's out of the way. The sun has
Mhm.
come out, and we'll probably get another rainstorm in 2 weeks because it always rains here. So
Wait, hold on, Chris. It was your birthday on the 22nd?
Yep.
Mine's on the
yours.
21st.
I know. So's Kiwi. This is the 21st as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Completely
So,
unrelated topic. We're just talking about a
Yeah.
random person
But I
in,
know-
in our chat.
I just know when Kiwi's birthday is. But for my I just like to say for my birthday, I would not like the chat to guess how old I am. I would not.
Kiwi's just
I
gonna
got-
be like 920.
I will tell you one cool present that I got that you guys will like this. So my wife bought this for me and my son. For next Friday, we're going to see Empire Strikes Back with the very Symphony Orchestra.
oh wow,
nice.
that is nice.
Cool.
That's gonna be fun. That's something
Yes.
you want to listen to.
Yeah.
I like the Acolyte soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm a little lower than 999. Flip those upside down. 666.
Well, it's perfect way to segue into this week's Hollywood, so we can do some birthdays right now. Let's do some birthday guesses, shall we?
Oh, wait. One of my birthday presents was this shirt.
Let's see it. Maddie.
It's Maddie Matheson.
Oh yes, that guy's from.
He was in The Bear.
Yeah, the Bear. He's good. He's good.
He's
solid. All right, let's do some birthdays. Happy birthday to Drake.
Boo.
How old is Drake? Oh, you don't like Drake?
Drake's a pedophile.
Let's not go into there.
No, okay. Confirmed.
Let's not go into that. Allegedly, just say that.
No, not allegedly.
No, we're not going to discuss that here at all. PewDiePie, happy birthday to PewDiePie. If you don't want to guess Drake's birthday, that's fine.
No, I don't know. He's probably
35.
38.
Hey, you must like Drake. He's actually 38. PewDiePie. How old is PewDiePie? Who is this guy?
Felix.
I don't know him. I don't have no idea who this is. Just kidding.
He's 32.
32.
Yeah, I'll say 30.
30. Okay. Kiwi, you want to take a guess? No, he's not 66. Don't say that. PewDiePie is what? He is 35.
Really?
He's the same age as me.
Look at that. 1989, he was born. Swedish.
Good year.
He's Swedish? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. He's aggressively Swedish.
I don't think I've ever watched him.
Me neither. All right, let's do it.
I watched the one video. Definitely. The bridge
one.
video. If you know, you know.
No, I don't know.
He dropped a bad word, we'll say.
Let's say happy birthday to Pat Sajak. How old is Pat?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think he's no longer hosting the wheel.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he
not.
retired.
He's not
Okay,
retired.
okay.
Retired. It's but Vanna's still there. She's
Yeah,
still
Vanna White, and she still looks great.
and you know, she doesn't even have to I don't think she has to actually go and touch the numbers. I think they can
No.
do it on their own. Or the
Yeah, we
letters.
have that
It's
technology.
gonna take you forever to walk across now.
I know.
So they used to spin, and then they switched them to TVs, and this is probably one of those, like, you know, Marilyn Manson got his rib removed for whatever, like, made up stories that just gets passed around. But, like, apparently, allegedly, they switched it because her arthritis was getting bad from twisting so many.
Jeez.
Now she
Yeah,
just
she
sits there with a
basically-
laser pointer. Just
She literally goes up and I saw it. And she goes up and she just touches, and then
Yeah.
the letter.
That's been around for a while, though.
Yeah.
Has
The
it?
touching
Okay.
of the letters has been for at least 10 years.
Yeah, but my
okay.
autistic ass is looking at it being like, well, she's hitting it on different spots. Is it a touchscreen? She's hitting it on the frame. No, she's hitting on the right frame. Is the entire thing a conducive thing? Well, no, it's... And then the logical part of my brain is like, Justin, it's TV magic. There's always been someone behind the curtain.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, he's got to be 85.
85. Okay.
Yeah.
Justin, what do you say? Bessie, Justin.
I'm going to go 82.
You guys are making him way too old. He is 77.
That's it. Wow.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
a young pup. Young pup.
Well, she must be up there too, then, right?
Probably like
No.
70, I want to say.
Let me look. Or Justin, you can
Okay.
look.
I'm on it. She is 67.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Seth MacFarlane. Got to be one of the funniest people on earth.
Mm-hmm.
At least funniest writer.
Yeah. You know what? I'll everything that he's been involved with has had a run of being really funny.
Yeah.
How old is good old Seth?
56.
52.
Seth MacFarlane is 50.
Hmm.
Oh,
That must be one big party happening right now at Seth's house.
yeah.
Oh, who is invited there? David Spade?
All the Seths. Got
Yeah.
Seth Green. We got Seth Rogen.
Rogen.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do one more, I guess. Here, let's do one more. Okay. I had one here. Happy birthday to... Actually, I will do 3. I got 3 good ones here. Happy birthday to Julia Roberts. Pretty woman. Still beautiful.
Sure.
Yeah, I saw her in a commercial recently, and it was like her smile is still beautiful. She's still got a beautiful smile. The rest of her looked like a Barbie that looked like you put in the microwave a little bit. It did too.
Stop it. She's beautiful. How old is Julia Roberts?
58.
I'm gonna say 61.
Julia Roberts is 56.
Oh,
Not that good? Not that
no. If she was like in her late 60s, I'd be like, you know what? She looks good. But she just, I think, had too much work. Or maybe the shoot was right after she got some work done and it hadn't settled yet.
Happy birthday to you, Joaquin Phoenix. How old is Joaquin?
49.
I'm gonna think he's in his. I say 52.
Joaquin Phoenix is 49.
Wow,
Nice.
I was like, I think he's a little younger than Seth MacFarlane. Or not
But
MacFarlane.
man, in some of these movies, he looks like he's in 60s.
Yeah, that's because he's insane.
Yeah.
So that ages you a bit, but he's got some good genes in there somewhere.
One last one here. I do like him as acting chops, so I want to mention him. Happy birthday to Matt Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who Matt Smith is?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Gentlemen, it was the 11th Doctor Who, and also in Game of the House of Dragons.
Okay.
38.
How old is Matt?
They're 36.
36. Okay, Matt is 41.
Cool.
He's a good actor, man. Solid.
Yeah.
His role in House of Dragons.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Got a good range of his acting abilities. So that's Targaryen. I knew Kiwi would like that one.
Oh, he was a Targaryen? They blonded him up?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's good. All right, let's do some events and things in Hollywood. In 1978, a movie called Halloween dropped, directed by John Carpenter. Thought I'd bring it up because it's, Halloween-ish time.
It is. Spoopy time.
It is. It is. Watching it this weekend.
I had a house inspector. I had a house inspector in last week, and when he came into this room to check plugs and make sure nothing was on fire, he saw all the stormtrooper and all the helmets and shit, and he was just like, "Whoa, Halloween? No." And
It's a regular day.
Well, why do you have this? I'm a loser. I don't get it. Okay.
All right, I got 3 big movies here. I'm going to roll them off here, okay? 1984, The Terminator.
Yeah.
Drops. James Cameron, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, blah, blah, blah. You know the rest. When did you watch this? When it came out of theaters, or did you wait a couple of years on VHS?
I watched it in theaters.
I don't know. I didn't see it in the theater. Probably rented it.
No, I saw it, I think, when I was probably 11 or 12.
So here's the crazy thing. I saw Terminator 2 before I saw Terminator 1.
Oh, well, that was at a time when it didn't really matter. There wasn't hard sequel trends.
But it was weird for me to go back and watch him be the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait a minute. I can't. As a kid, you can't wrap your head around it. You're like, what? What is this?
I kind of miss when movies were when you could just watch number 3 and be like, all right, here's its own complete story. Sure, there's references and stuff, but whatever. It's just here's bad guy, here's good guy, here's the girl in trouble. And then,
yeah, because you could definitely watch Terminator 2 and not care about what Terminator 1 did, right? So
yeah,
but 1984. God, we're old. Well, I'm old and Chris is old. Justin, you're still young.
Speaking of old. Here's a story for you. So this was like going back a couple weeks. I was on the bus and some kid says, "Excuse me, do you want to sit down?" And before I would have been like, "I'm not that old," but literally this time I was like, "Yeah, get up." Like, I want that seat.
Thank you, Sonny boy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I would
My-
have just like walked out of the bus and screw this. I'm walking home.
Believe me, I'm already looking like, senior discounts. I'm already looking at all that stuff. Can't wait.
Mine was walking into the liquor store by my house when I lived in the West End, and two kids were like, "Hey, sir, can you buy us some booze?" And I was like, "God damn it, I used to do this, no!" And I was like, "Of course, what do you want?"
I walked into a liquor store last week. They didn't even say ask for my ID. They're just like, "Yeah, credit, debit, or cash."
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't been
I'm like,
ID'd.
yeah, I made it.
I haven't been ID'd no ever.
In 2015, a movie called Spectre dropped.
Oh, Dublo.
Bond, the 24th of James
Oh, yeah.
Bond film.
Mm-hmm.
Bond. Did you like it?
Who was Bond then? Sorry, I can't remember that
That's
one.
still Daniel Craig.
Daniel
Yeah,
Craig, right.
there hasn't been another.
In a while.
Oh, yet.
Yeah, what? But
There's
there,
been
haven't
three.
Bond?
Three of him? No. Three
Oh,
of
three
of
movies.
Daniel
Yeah.
Craig's.
Yeah.
There was some talk on the internet that there's going to be some announcements of who the next one is because they're starting like production stuff and.
It's not going to be what's her name? What's his name from Hijack? It won't be him.
No.
He's actually got something else planned. I will talk about later. So he made some.
Yeah, he's got a
comments.
lot going on.
One more here before we get into our topics here. In 2022, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever dropped. We did this for a charity, and I did not like this movie.
Yeah, it was all right.
Aside from the beginning,
Yeah.
everything else kind of fell flat afterwards. And then the ending was nice little touch to kind of tie it up in a knot, but the movie in the middle, it didn't have that much. It was too many things going on.
It reminded me a lot of Ant-Man. Like
Just a
there
lot
was
of-
some cool
lot of-
stuff here and there,
yeah.
but yeah.
It's just all over
Yeah.
the place.
Mm.
I don't
yeah.
actually remember what happened. So, that's,
It's a good thing.
yeah.
That is it for this week in Hollywood. A lot of cool birthdays and events. All right. Our main topic today is the story, as a thumbnail shows, what happened to Blade. And we'll get into that later on in the show. But we'll go around the room here. We got a bunch of topics, other topics to talk about. Who wants to go first?
I was going to bring up a couple other things. Because you did say, next Thursday, week tonight is Halloween.
Yes.
So I'm watching my sons and I are doing like a horror marathon this weekend. So I wanted to actually ask the chat, whoever's in the chat, we're watching the original Halloween, original Friday the 13th, and original Scream. But then we're trying to pick like newer ones. So if anybody in the chat has an idea of what we should watch that's newer, but also right now, and I'm not going to go see this. I've not seen this series. Have you seen The Terrified, Justin? Any of the Terrified movies?
No.
The guy with the clown. I don't know.
Oh,
Anyways.
I'm aware of the mask, but
Yeah.
no.
Anyways, they just dropped a trailer for this, and they've been doing the same thing. All these horror films are trying to market things differently.
Yeah.
Like Smile had people. Anyways, this new trailer for Terrified they're filming the audience's reactions, and people are leaving after the first 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I'll
that's gross or scary or whatever.
I'll believe it when I see it because there's at least the last 5 or 6 years every spoopy time there's a horror movie that comes out that's like, we had 5 people have heart attacks in the movie and they died, and then it's just like, oh no, they're seeing Little Pony goes to the fair and they've had heart problems, and actually they were just beside the theater.
Why not?
There was
me
another
think
movie that just filmed the audience's reactions too.
Well, they did
recently
something
came
with
out.
long legs as well. The Nicolas Cage one, they did some kind of like behind the scenes thing with long legs.
Wait,
but-
Nick Cage is in Long Legs?
Yeah, he's the killer.
I did. Okay, I just liked their promotional stuff. I had no idea he was in that. I'm now really interested to watch that. So watch that.
Yeah, I might actually.
Have you
But,
watched Beetlejuice 2 yet?
No. Is it out
Yeah,
on streaming
it's
yet?
now. I believe it's available, or it's gonna be available. I'm not sure.
Isn't also Joker 2? Isn't that coming out less than a month? Then it was released on. I saw an article that Joker 2 is coming out under 30 days after the theatrical release.
Same with the Wild Robot. That was only 3 weeks in
yeah.
the theaters, and it already is out now.
Yeah, I like
That's
this.
crazy. It's crazy though how fast the turnaround is.
Well, it's just where the streaming's going and where theaters like now. It's just going to be like only the giant Michael Bay blockbusters. Maybe theaters will charge more of a licensing or like fee to movies. Actually, that might be a good business plan. Theaters charge the movie studios to put them in the theaters, like a hefty fee. So then it's like, all right, only the big blockbusters will go in. And because also those are the only ones that people nowadays really are going to see because they're so expensive regardless. So why put that cost on the people and put that on the studios?
I mean,
Landmark, hit me up.
I can see a day where theater just say, big studios say, we'll just buy out you guys and do our own thing.
Well, like they do the publishing.
Yeah.
Like the theater is essentially the publisher.
Yeah.
Like in video game or music, there's a publisher that puts it out into things. Maybe theaters start taking more of a role of like the actual syndication and stuff of it. I mean, they all have their own streaming services, and those are making money like a hole in your pants.
Is that your topic for today?
No.
No.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
just chatting about other stuff. But actually, I wanted to bring one other thing up. This I don't think this might have been last year, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before. Just let me pull it up here for a second. I won't play the audio, but this is a Saturday Night Live skit, and it's hilarious. So basically, they took a spoof. I've got the sound off. So this girl, she comes home, and what they're doing is they've put together. Now, at Christmas time is all those cheesy Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
They've put together a Hallmark movie and a horror film together. So basically, she gets this call, and there's a murderer, right? Here's the killer.
Do they fall in
and
love?
all of a sudden, no, he's like, hey, is Sarah? And they went to high school together. Mom, what are you doing back in Autumn Hollow?
Every Hallmark show.
I recognize that guy. He's a comedian. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, they go through this whole thing. They fall in love. It's called A Stab at Love.
That's like a very scary movie-esque. Oh, you should probably watch like a scary movie or something, Chris.
Yeah.
If you haven't.
No, I do. I want to probably.
These movies traumatize me because I've dealt with this kind of situation in the past.
Somebody's
whoa.
Somebody's showing up in your house with a bag on their head and a knife, and then you fall in love.
There's one hilarious. I'll give away the skit a little bit. There's one hilarious thing because in all these Hallmark movies, the girl's always got like another boyfriend or something. So her fiance shows up, and the killer goes. He's so mad. He goes, "I don't even know if I want to kill you anymore."
Like that's still the end goal.
Yeah. Anyways, I just thought I'd bring that up. But no, that's not my topic. I just thought I would, talk about some Halloween stuff. One other thing I do want, another thing. I'll bring this up as well. Have you guys seen that? We all know that Gladiator 2 is coming out, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They've got their own. They've got their own popcorn bucket. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw this.
What is it?
It's a thing now.
Yeah. Here, let me share.
Is it?
So it is
the
vaguely prophylactic looking.
The Colosseum.
The Colosseum.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is out of all of them. This makes the most sense.
Yeah,
it's true.
But I can't
in terms
book
of
it.
popcorn not falling or hard
But
to reach.
there's a catch. After you eat your popcorn, you download an app, and then you can with AR, you can augmented reality. You can watch like there's crowds in there, and you can watch them fight and stuff like that.
Okay, that's cool. That's a good price for entry.
Yeah. How much do you think this popcorn?
$80.
50.
$80.
Easily, eh? Yeah. I don't know.
The app you have to sign up for a year subscription.
Yeah. Exactly.
You have to get Meta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be a Meta. No thanks.
All right, my topic was this week. No, I don't know if you guys saw or not. Tom Holland, again, he officially confirms that there will be a Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
Tom Holland said
shooting-
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on Jimmy Fallon.
on Jimmy
Somebody
Fallon.
must have been really pissed afterwards. 'cause
No,
this guy
it seemed
always-
I think
I don't
it's
know,
just
man.
the meme.
Kevin Feige probably made a call.
No, I
same
think
day.
this was the plan because maybe more people were watching, and maybe Jimmy Fallon probably paid Marvel like, please, can we get more eyes on our show because people don't think I'm funny anymore.
Probably.
Ugh.
Yeah, so he said they're going to start shooting. He read the script. They're going to start shooting next summer. Here's my take on it, and we can talk a little bit about this. I really hope that this movie is sort of like smaller story-wise, meaning like
Friendly
I
neighborhood.
don't. Yeah, exactly. Friendly neighborhood. I don't want to be because the other thing is, when is this movie going to drop? Right? We know that
2027.
Well, here's the thing. Do you think it's going to come out before the two Avengers, before Doomsday, or between them?
Oh.
It's gonna be between.
Doomsday and Secret Wars?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think Doomsday's dropping 2027. So
Yeah. They're coming out.
This might be like a thing where this Doomsday drops in July. This drops in December.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
That'd be kind of back to Marvel's regular schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, because
potentially a good couple movies, which I don't remember the last time that there was back-to-back good Marvel movies.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, Doomsday comes out May 1st, 2026.
There you go. Yeah.
And Secret Wars is a year later.
So they'll probably
6 months-
nestle this in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So because they probably want to they probably want it to lead into something. Here's the thing then, does Spider-Man show up in Doomsday? Probably not.
Do I need him to show up in Doomsday? Probably at some capacity.
No,
because
I think 100% he does, because they have to do maybe a alternate reality thing or multiverse thing where Tom Holland sees Robert Downey Jr. but as Doctor Doom and goes, "Mr. Stark, what are you doing here?" And then he goes like, and then blasts him or whatever.
Isn't Stark dead?
Yeah, but he's playing Doom.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's gonna take his mask off and reveal that he's Doom. I think that's gonna be saved for probably the second movie, and then the whole cinematic universe collides, and hey, we get a fresh new start, and then everyone's just like, "Oh, here we go again."
No, but I'm saying, or yeah, maybe there's an after credit. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
no,
he's in it, they do show his face.
I think they have to bring him in there. You can't take someone of this powerful character in the MCU. Like, I don't mean powerful as in strength. I mean it is in the popularity, and not have him in these big movies. He has to be in there.
No, I was saying he would be in Secret Wars, not in Doomsday. That's what I was saying. Like he would be in the second Avengers, not in the like they did with Thor. No, Ant-Man. What Ant-Man wasn't in.
I can see that. Yeah,
Infinity
that's a
War.
possibility. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But here's the other question, because all of Tom Holland's movies all have the word home in it, right?
Yeah.
Homeless.
So this one, I was gonna say, maybe they call it Home Alone.
Oh,
And he's just
Come
setting
on.
out a bunch of spider webs as traps.
Exactly.
just in time for Christmas. He's home alone again.
Yeah. Who?
And Macaulay Culkin's the villain.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd actually be really good. That'd actually be a great idea. Whoever the villain is, if they got Macaulay Culkin to play him.
Yeah.
Should have got him to play Doom.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna go with Homeless. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Homeboy.
Yeah.
And he
Homie. All right.
Who is for me, I think actually, so out of him, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire, even though I think Andrew Garfield is probably the best actor out of the three of them,
Mhm.
I actually think Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man.
Really?
He's the best Peter Parker.
Really? Oh my god. Okay, I want to really chime on this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Okay,
I'll
so,
tell you-
why don't we do this? Why don't
Yep.
let's rank our three. You just said that he's your first, so who's number two then?
Andrew Garfield and
Okay.
then Tobey Maguire.
Tobey.
Now,
And-
this is why I think Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man, because he still looks like he could be in high school to me.
Yeah.
The other guys seemed a bit older.
But
Yeah, like Tobey Maguire was like 30 when he was Spider-Man, and I'm in high school, Mary
yeah, but
Jane.
he didn't look like he was 30 though. I know his
Yeah, he
age was-
did.
No,
The second
didn't.
he took his shirt off and like stopped wearing the glasses that didn't fit him, it was just like, oh, that's a 30-year-old, that's a college student.
No, but
like,
he took his
second
shirt off
half of the
because he got muscle from the.
No, I know,
fight.
but for the entire first half of the movie where he's like, I'm a child, it's like, bitch, no, you're in college, like third year. You're working on
Oh
your
wow,
doctorate
I
at this
did
point.
not see that at all.
Well, yeah, but rewatch it now. Now seeing
Well, yeah, but
Tom
now, but when
Holland
you're in the
as who
moment,
is a
it's different.
boy. Yeah, no, I would say that Tobey Maguire was my favorite Spider-Man movie series in retrospect, but Tom Holland is my favorite Peter
So
Parker.
what's
'cause he
your
was-
three then? Rank your three.
well, okay, I'll say Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and then the other guy. What's his
You
name?
just argued and you ranked going for number one.
No, but like those ones.
Andrew's three.
Andrew
Andrew's three.
Garfield is 3. I still haven't watched the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies.
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's not bad.
I know.
It's not bad.
I
It's
couldn't
good-
when I
good-
was doing all my catching up. They were still
Yeah.
like huge Sony things, so like they just weren't on Disney. So
This
I
is when
couldn't do my
Sony sort of knew what they were doing,
yeah.
sort of, and I'll say that again, sort of, because it still wasn't a good movie, but it wasn't a horrible movie
Hmm.
compared to the things that have come afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, Madam Web. I'm gonna rank them, Toby.
Oh wait, Madam Web, Rotten Tomatoes. We got to do our weekly check-in.
Actually, didn't we just talk
11%.
did we just talk about a movie that was worse than Madam Web?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Borderlands. That was
Yes,
the thing we were
that's what it was,
comparing.
Borderlands.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were
Ugh,
comparing.
oh, how bad is
um,
this movie? It's bad, worse than Madam Web.
Yeah. They are. Oh, Borderlands is sneaking in at a 10%. So they're,
Ooh, it's getting close.
I think they've always been like that. I think the number has always been 163 reviews. I just think nobody has watched it and given a shit about that since they first got paid.
Somebody want to read that chat that Kiwi just dropped? I'll let one of you guys do the honors.
Oh. Willow.
You win. Nothing.
You win a new
Okay.
season of Willow.
Yeah, exactly.
You
All
win
right,
a
Alvin,
DVD box
what are your
set.
what's your ranking, Alvin?
Toby, Andrew, and then Tom. I just feel like Tom is good for the high school look of Spider-Man, but now he's not in high school anymore, and I don't see him looking like a college student. Right?
In the interviews, like he's
Maybe
been
they give him
doing,
a 5 o'clock shadow or something.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he can grow that yet. But in the interviews, like he has more of he no longer has boy hair. I'll say that.
Yeah,
He's-
somebody
he-
got a hold
he-
of him, right? Some
He
stylist
looking
got
like a
hold
man.
I often wonder though if he was not introduced in Captain America like he was, right? That's the first time we see him.
Yeah.
If
of him.
people would have liked him,
Civil War, yeah.
Civil War,
Yeah.
yeah. He was introduced in Civil War and only introduced in his own movie like the other two guys. Because I think him being introduced in Civil War actually pumped him up a lot.
Sure.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. I remember sitting in my throne in the morning and turning on the trailer and going, "Holy shit!" and then things happened. Right? I thought it was insane. I was like, "Wow, this is crazy," and now I can begin
Yeah.
my day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tom Holland also mentioned, I don't know if it was this interview, another interview, he would actually like to see a live action Miles Morales.
So
yeah,
then
it's the thing to say if you want to get more, check marks done for yourself and make yourself look popular. Look, Sony's gonna do what they want to do, and right now they have the animation on ice right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna hammer this down and make sure they make tons of money off this thing before they even think about live action, right? So I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna say, let's drop another one of these movies, see how it does, and if it makes another bajillion dollars, we'll drop another one, because Sony doesn't want to change when the money keeps coming in. They'll make a live action movie when the next animation doesn't do as good.
Well, they won't make it. They'll just be like, all right, Disney.
Well,
pay
yeah, I
us
mean, what I
$5
mean is,
million dollars and we'll allow you to make a movie.
yeah, they're gonna agree to it when the well is drying up.
Yeah.
Right? So,
But right now they're like,
yeah.
God forbid the live action makes more money.
Well, yeah, because
And
if that drops, the animation's not going to be watched.
or is it going to make it watched more?
No, because
Or
people
is
will have
Sony
their,
not-
they'll have their fix. People will have their Miles Morales fix, and they'll be intrigued about what next is going to come for the live action, rather than focusing on this. So this is the way it's going to be. They're just going to milk it out, and once it starts drying up, they're going to say, "Okay, let's go inject new life into this thing." Right? Speaking of something that's dying for Sony and not injecting new life, is the Venom movie it's been really badly rated. Like, a lot of people saying it's trash.
I kind of have been saying that from the first one.
You knew it was coming, but people are just like, yeah, it's not good. Like Tom Holland. I mean, what's his name? Tom
Brady.
Hardy.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's throwing Venom across the room. Yeah, he's the only one they're saying that is somewhat salvaging that movie from being utterly disastrous. That's not good. No one's going to a Venom movie to see Tom Hardy. They're going to see Venom. And if he's saving it, ugh. Yeah. Just a disastrous decision to do the way they did Venom. It's crazy. Oh, well. Burn, baby, burn.
It's one other thing about Tom Holland is because, he's actually, we only know him as the Spiderman role. He's been in other movies, but he has not had good roles.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one with Daisy Ridley too. I can't remember what that was called. Anyways.
Oh yeah.
This week he was announced that he's going to be in the next Christopher Nolan film.
See, he's trying to grow up there. That's his agent going, you need to go do grown up stuff now.
Yeah. You've been a high school student.
Yeah. Yeah. So the rumor is there's only so far the only other cast member is Matt Damon, and we don't know much about it. No, it's supposed to be It's supposed to be a vampire film.
Oh.
Yeah.
A what?
A vampire film. Like about vampires.
Interview with the vampire part 2.
Yeah.
There's already been there's a TV show and it was ass. No, Vampire's Kiss 2 with Nick Cage.
I might watch that.
I would watch the shit
I might
out of
watch that. Just out of intrigue.
It's a great movie.
All right, want me to do a topic here, Chris?
Go for it.
Shall I?
For it.
Okay. Let's bring it up on the screen here. Shall we? Shall we do this? It is reported by Hollywood Reporters, so you know it's true. A new Predator movie.
God damn it! Both of you took both my topics.
Yes, perfect. A Predator movie, not one but 2 in the works.
Well, a Predator and a AVP. But Prey was pretty good.
Another alien.
Why can't we just let one happen and let it breathe?
No. I think it's a Predator movie and also an Alien versus Predator movie. And
yeah, but there's still a Predator in it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's do one and let it breathe a bit.
But there's also an Alien series coming out called Alien Earth. Like,
well, I was gonna get into that. Adding to this, they're also making Romulus too.
Yeah.
Are we like overdoing this thing now?
What do you mean now?
Well, I'm just saying, like, did we not learn from the disasters of the decisions they made by over flooding it with Alien and Predator content, and now they're just doing it again? That, like, why?
Is Michelle Rodriguez going to show up again? Because she was in Alien 3, or no, she was in Alien 2, and then also she was in a Predator movie, I think.
Yeah, there's also talk, unrelated, is Speed 3 is also being made.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know Speed 2 was a thing.
Yeah, it was
it's
bad.
it's not Keanu. It's
No.
Okay, that's why I don't know it's a thing, because I probably didn't
it's Sandra
care.
it's Sandra Bullock. It's on a
Yeah.
boat, and it
Yeah.
is Patrick. I forget his name.
Swayze.
He was in not Swayze. He was in Lost Boys. You'd recognize him, but anyways, yeah, it was
Oh,
not Keanu.
yeah.
Keanu.
So
Wait.
the boat was going in the water nonstop?
Yeah, it was too fast.
It was too fast. They couldn't stop the boat.
Just jump out of the boat?
No, because then at that speed, the water.
Then
is
you get
like
hit by the
glass.
bus
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Okay,
because
yeah.
the bus was still
Then
going.
it
in that
was a good
too.
movie then.
They never stopped the bus from the first speed. It was still going, so they had to catch it with the boat.
It
Sounds
was
like
still
a
going- still doing its rounds around town, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, so Predator movie and then an Alien sequel with the Speed 3 as well on the table. This is 20th Century Studio boss Steve Ass Bell. I'm going to call him Ass Bell. Mentioned. So, yeah, okay. If Keanu comes back for Speed 3, then okay, fine, because Keanu's a red hot right now, right?
Yeah.
That might be a good thing. I'll be intrigued as a nostalgic kind of thing. Predator. Hey, look, I love Predator. I didn't like the Prey one as much because I just thought it was kind of sloppy. I wanted that character, the female character, because there was a scene where she's in the mud, and I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, is she gonna trap him in this kind of thing, like do some elaborate trapping? I was looking to see that, and it never came about, and I'm just like, nailed gun Predator, not so much. Should have had the laser cannon, but whatever. It's not terrible, but
No,
it's
they
better
had-
than
you-
it's better than a lot of those other Predator movies. for
yeah,
sure.
I will agree with that. Yes, for sure. I don't know about the Alien sequel thing.
Here's the thing about Alien sequel. They gotta like. I was really hoping that Romulus was gonna be, like I said weeks ago, like just one alien instead of,
Yeah.
and the ending too. I didn't really like. So I think they just need to break it down again or take it back to
I think it was a
the
good start.
original.
Because like Prometheus, when that came out, it had a very weak reception, and then I think over the years people started to be like, all right, it's okay, and then the second one was pretty good.
The concept, the concept for sorry to cut you off there. The concept for Prometheus, I didn't mind. It's the
Yeah.
execution that I had an issue with.
Sure.
It,
Yeah.
it was just confusing and it didn't really gel well, right?
Yeah.
And the same thing I could say about I watched Romulus. I told you guys I went and watched it. It's a really well
Oh,
filmed movie. It's really well done.
that was one of the things. Yeah, I commented on.
It doesn't feel like it's a future movie. It feels like
No.
it came from the 80s.
but just in
Right.
high definition.
Yeah. And
There
it
were
just
so many
felt great.
scenes that were there was like there were a few scenes where it was just silence for like 20 seconds, and I just sat there and was like, Jesus Christ, this is beautiful.
And silence is crazy in space.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that trailer that they dropped. Remember,
Oh.
Justin, you and I watched that. That was the
One
best
of the
trailer
best
I've seen
trailers.
this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few years, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right, Chris. The ending really, I started laughing. I'm like, what? This is a joke, right? Come on. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
And also the de-aging or whatever of the
Yeah.
android.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But the CG, like that was just a completely superfluous cameo. Like
Yeah.
they just
They're
had a
trying to hit
shitty
They're
looking.
trying to hit that nostalgia fact. That's what they were
Yeah,
doing.
but they could have. But it just pissed me off because it looked like ass.
Yeah.
So I was just going like, oh, like it looked better in the second half. I might have just been more drunk, so I didn't care. But I don't know.
That is that topic.
All right, well, I got a topic since you sons of bitches stole both of mine.
Should have 3 or 4 like I do.
Well, good thing I do.
Yay!
Kiyu Kwan,
Oh!
first leading role, John Wick director. I don't know what Love Hurts is. I haven't
Have you watched the trailer?
There's a trailer.
seen the trailer. No. Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
you haven't seen the trailer?
I haven't seen the trailer. I've just heard that
Oh.
this exists.
Oh my god, you have to watch the trailer. I was like, when I saw this guy, I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then the trailer comes on, and I'm like, where is the ticket going on sale? Because I need to go see this thing.
Yo, doesn't he look like just an absolute fucking badass there?
You watch the trailer and you'll see what a badass is about.
Okay, well, let's watch the trailer.
I'm all in.
Let's watch the
I'm all
trailer.
in.
Let me find the
I'm
trailer.
all in for that. Chris, what's your thought on that?
No, I saw the trailer as well. It looks great. I think, I didn't know what to expect of it, and I still don't. But it looks good. And I'm glad he's finally getting like a starring role, because he's just he just came back in the last couple years since Everything Everywhere All at Once. But
He was
had
the
Well, and
indie
then
kid,
Loki.
right? He was the indie kid, right?
he's
Yeah.
short round.
Short round, yep.
He's all grown up now.
Yeah,
Indy could definitely use him in the next movie,
they should have brought him back in the Indiana
right?
Yeah, have him. I mean, Shia LaBeouf ain't gonna take
Colossal mistake. Colossal
it.
mistake.
Yo,
to not bring him
actually, wait, where do I recognize that guy from?
back. This is so cool.
Why is he Hitler?
No, somebody.
Yeah, I know.
graffitied on it.
Oh, Samwise Gamgee.
Samwise Gamgee.
Look at those cookies.
Oh my goodness.
That is a nice stash, if I do say myself.
Why is IGN posting this trailer?
Because they get the exclusives. Look at that. That's a football
but-
player, man. Marshawn Lynch for Seattle.
Oh, wait. So this is sort of what's the Saul? What was that movie with Better Call Saul?
Nobody or
Something like that.
Nobody.
Somebody.
So
nobody?
is it?
No, it's not related to that.
No, not related, but like a similar premise.
Yes. Yeah. I wish the two collide in a universe. That'd be awesome.
Oh, the cookie cutter block. Oh, okay.
That's a good
like-
movie.
That looked like the opening scene. Like that was the.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I'm in.
Let's do this. We see people love this kind of movies. This is what we go to movies for.
This I'll see in the
It's
theater.
that's got the John Wick look to it. All this.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
The
100%.
choreography is.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. There's gonna be a part 2 and a 3. And then they're gonna try to do a prequel to make money out of it.
He's
That's
a
my
polite
son's
John
birthday.
Wick.
Yeah.
I'll
I mean,
take my
it's
son-
just like. And I also like, I mean, the John Wick movies kind of brought this back a little more, but the more like environmental combat and choreography, like old Jackie Chan movies where there's more chairs flying, tables being used, cookie cutters for God's sake. Like,
I like it.
Oh,
I like
man.
it.
this looks fun as
That's
hell.
what we want, man. Action and some popcorn. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Bring movies
Boom,
back.
title screen.
Make movies great again. We need a
Oh,
shirt.
shut up.
I'm gonna get one for you. Make movies great again.
Make MMGA.
All right. You got another topic here? Let's keep it going. I got a really spicy one.
Go for it.
Mhm.
Okay. Disney just announced that they're gonna piss everybody off.
What?
saying that-
No.
Hold on. Disney's poised to announce a major AI initiative. So they're going all in with AI.
Didn't they just go through a fucking strike about
They
this?
declined to comment when they're asked about it. Of course they did, because they're all, But they're going to do all of their stuff through AI. Visual effects and post-production were all done by AI.
So they're not going to pay people.
Thousands
they're
of people are going to lose their job because of these guys.
Go to the comment section.
I don't think they have a comment section here. This is from therap.com.
Just scroll all the way
It's
down.
probably AI comments anyways.
Oh, you're right.
We love it.
Yeah,
can't
this
wait.
is awesome. Yeah, it's great for the industry.
Yeah,
But
they
so,
just
yeah, the
had
cat's out of the
two
bag,
different
man.
strikes for this. VFX people.
Thoughts, people.
Well,
They can
James
burn it
Cameron. James Cameron did the same thing 2 weeks ago. He announced he's doing a partnership with I don't know, one of the AI companies, and so did Lionsgate. They've both been partnering up. Now, what is it? What are they using it for? I don't know exactly, but
all
these
we
guys
have been
these guys have
bitching
said-
about is that there's no heart and no soul in all of the shit that they're putting out. Nobody cares about who is up at the top or like. There's no feel to the things that they're putting out. So then they're just like, "Don't worry, guys, we're gonna fix it with robots."
I want to read a paragraph from them here. The initiative is set to involve hundreds of people at the company and will primarily focus
Bullshit.
on post-production and visual effects. So here's the thing. You're going to involve hundreds of people, but you're going to let go of thousands of people.
The hundreds of people are going to just be QA testers that they hire for 10 cents on the dime, dollar, whatever. They're all going to be paid minimum wage, and all they're going to do is proofread. That's all they're paying for, is hundreds of proofreaders.
They're also going to add this to all their parks and experiences as well. So people there are going to lose their jobs as well.
Great.
But it's also just like they're just doing it because this is what everybody announces. Yeah, we're using AI. We're using AI. Well, so what? So was everybody else. Like,
Yeah, but that was cool like 8 months ago. And then all the strikes happened, and then everyone started seeing AI art, and then now they're having to deal with their parents and grandparents getting fooled by it constantly and getting emails being like, "Look at this kid dying with a cat," and then you're like, "That's AI," and they're like, "I don't care if it's fake. It meant something to me."
but again, does this article actually describe what they're doing, or it just says we're going to start implementing
Post-production and visual effects.
But still, there's a million different things there in visual effects and post production. Like, it's not just. It's not like, okay.
I don't. Well, I know you're right. We don't know exactly the details, but this is the start, and that's the problem, right? Because what's going to happen is they're just going to keep pushing the line over and over, right?
Yeah,
They're going to say, if they get away with like getting rid of 100 people, they're like, okay, next year we'll try to look for another 50 people to get rid of, and so on, right? So, like, for example, they asked the insider who was working on the initiative, said it's not expansively as suggested by other sources. The insider said it's too early to say when the announcement was coming of exactly what is going to be done, but it's kind of nerve-wracking for a lot of people who are involved in post-production and visual effects to see this, right? Because the writing's on the wall almost, isn't it?
Well, you've got two people right here, me and Justin. This is what we do, right? We we create and edit videos, right? So,
maybe there's a point where people, like, hey, we could see that as done by AI, but we prefer that movie because it was done by humans.
Yeah, but their problem isn't that they're not putting out enough content. The problem is that they are putting out too much and not spending enough time on it. So they're looking at this as a bottleneck of being like, oh, well, we can do more faster. And it's like, the faster isn't the problem. I mean, no, the faster is your problem. You're doing it too fast. You're not giving a shit about it enough. So now it's just going to be like, here's a bunch of AI sludge. And, oh, well, we pay 100 people to look over every pixel and be like, oh, that pixel's bad, that section's bad, that section's bad. So then all we're going to do is just run it through the algorithm again and get it slightly different.
I looked at it from another angle. I looked at it not just from speed. I looked at it from, which is what every company does, is cost effective, right? I looked at it like,
well, time is
money. These guys, if anyone thinks Disney is still that beautiful family-loving company that what Walt created, is out of their minds, because they're nothing like that at all. They're far from that. This is a company that counts its dollars. And the way I'm looking at it is they're like, how do we save millions of dollars but churn out the same amount of shows to make those money, right? It's always going to be about money. And that's the underlying problem here. When I see this is just a start of what they really want to push. And they're just trying to play the long game here. Like, hey, we'll slowly build this into it, right?
Yeah, but James Cameron, as an example, is someone who will get the newest technology and then use it and utilize it to make a cool piece of art. This is them trying to be like, all right, how do we cut out the middleman more?
Yep. Exactly.
And like as much as I talk shit about Avatar, like that was still a phenomenal visual experience when it first came out. He invented technology. You look at ILM or you look at anything that George Lucas did, which was literally invent shit and became the industry standard. This is just, this is the new buzzword. Okay, we're going to use that so our investors aren't pissed at us because we're bleeding billions of dollars.
Yeah, it's all about the investors wanting their returns, right? So
yeah.
But they're also, like any major studio, is also probably scared because this technology can be used by anyone, right? Like we already see people on YouTube using it to make stuff. So,
well, and the worst part of it is, when the deep fake technology started coming out, they're like, all right, Mandalorian, we're going to put Luke Skywalker in. And it looked like shit the first episode. And then you see some 12-year-old on YouTube from Indonesia being like, I did this in 10 minutes and it looks better. And it's just like, Disney, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's scary times, man. Scary time for a lot of people in the industry. Technology is going to change the landscape, I think, in the Hollywood thing. And it might be for the worst because people might be like, you know what? I don't care for your AI crap. I'd rather go watch this YouTuber who's doing it out of his room.
Well, there was that thing that just happened last week of was it the Princess Mononoke live action, and then it got leaked that the entire trailer was just made with AI.
Ooh.
Like they were like, here's the first trailer of the live action, and then it was just like, oh yeah, it's all made by AI. So it's not actually going to look like that. And again, it's just like some intern was like, hey, this should have been done a week ago. You'll be fired if it's not out tomorrow. And he's just like, piss. I still have a free trial on this thing. Make this. And then the guys
Do you think there'll be a divide?
Like, okay, good job.
Do you think there'll be a divide in viewers who appreciate AI and then viewers who absolutely hate AI, don't want anything to do with it, won't give any of their dime to it? Is there a divide coming?
I still don't think that AI, like, I still think there's going to be humans that are like putting their touches on it and stuff. It's not just like, hey, or maybe in a couple of years it'd be like, okay, AI, make me a movie. But I still think, I don't think the AI has the storytelling techniques yet. So I still think that it's going to be, people using it. So, but I don't know, like maybe there'll be, I don't know.
I think it'll be like Autotune in the music industry. When it came out, everyone was using it, but it sounded like shit, and you could see it from a mile away. Then once it became not the new thing, and when people got caught for using it, or lip syncing or backing tracks or whatever, then everyone got pissed, and they like boycotted them, and they lost money, and they lost record deals and contracts and all that. And then it was like, okay, we'll use it as an effect. And then it became more of an okay thing, as opposed to like, oh, this is a substitute for my lack of vision or ability. So when it becomes a substitution, that's when people could smell it out. It's like the uncanny valley thing. When you do a deep fake bad and you're like, that's not a real human. I hate this. My brain inside is telling me this is bad. And then when you see it properly done, you're like, oh, this is an artist who did this for effect, and it works. And also, too, with the, what's that turn of phrase where technology doubles every 5 years or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Turner's Law or something like that. Anyway, I think this will, and it already has in the last year and a half or whatever that it's been in the zeitgeist, it's already improved so much that...
Oh, yeah, they're saying 2027, it's going to just take off.
Yeah.
It's going to be like scary times in the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we kind of slow things down, if you can slow it down?
No, then Schwarzenegger shows up and he's like, no, I'm making movies now.
I'm a
director. Come with me if you want to watch some animations.
Well, I think it comes down to, like, it takes Stephen King, right? Like, anybody can say to AI, okay, write me a thriller, and it'll write the book for you. And the person's like, all right, this is awesome. And then Stephen King says the same thing, and he looks at it and goes, this is crap.
Yeah.
Because he knows it. He's an expert. Yeah. So,
yeah.
It's still...
But then they just put in all of Stephen King's works. Or to take, what's the Game of Thrones writer? What's his name? J.R.
Martin?
Martin, yeah. and he had an interview with, or like a sit down with Stephen King, and he was just like, "How the f do you write so many goddamn books?" And he's like, "I've been trying to write one for like a
He
year."
has to finish it.
Yeah.
George R.R. Martin.
George, yeah.
Yeah, he has to finish his books.
Yeah.
Come on, finish your books, George.
But that's supply and demand, and you know, the next one he puts out is going to do gangbusters because of that, you know, that delay.
But it's even people like George Lucas came out and said something. He said that, you know, maybe someone writing a story, you're writing it and you get stuck, and then AI helps you get past that little point where, oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, anything.
I think it depends how you're using it. That's the whole thing. It's depends how people are using it.
Yeah, anything that, and like the music industry went through a similar thing where now, like, because I work at a recording studio and we get hired for like things like, okay, you need a big room and a great sounding room to record drums and a good drum sound. But like everyone's got a studio in their bedroom, and like the barrier for entry for production is so low, which is a good thing because then more people can be creative without, oh, I don't have $10,000 to rent out a studio. So like the AI stuff is allowing people to be able to make the art that they want to make, which is a good thing. It just pisses me off when billion-dollar studios are like, how do we make more money?
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
All right. Do we have any other topics before we get to the main one?
The only other thing you were talking about reboots before. You guys are not going to believe this reboot that they're talking about. Let me bring this up here. This was an 80s film that we've talked about. There was a documentary this year about it, but they're going to try to remake.
Drum roll.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Oh.
So Rob Lowe, Demi Moore are actively trying to make St. Elmo's Fire sequel happen.
I mean, Rob Lowe still looks the same, so yeah, sure.
He does. He does, actually.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Nearly 40 years later, they're trying to. I think, again, remember there was a documentary that came out about the Brat Pack. Anyways, they're saying that all the original cast are interested, but there's nothing, like, it's just they're trying to get it happen. There's nothing concrete yet. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know if I'm really interested in a sequel like that, but
I was just going to ask you, since you earlier, I just couldn't remember the name of the movie, but you were looking at some horror movies to watch. What about The Substance? I've been hearing crazy things about this.
With Demi Moore, yeah, I heard some good stuff as well.
It's is submitted for consideration in Best Musical and Comedy category in Golden Globes. What?
Well,
I didn't know this was
definitely not watching it.
Nope.
Well, they
got two things I don't like.
But that's just a category that they put stuff like it doesn't have to be a musical or comedy. I don't think like, you know, they say The Bear, right? That TV show is a comedy. I don't think I laughed once.
Yeah. I mean, I chuckled a lot. There was a lot of good comedic moments, but
I don't
it's
see it
not
as
a comedy.
No,
Yeah, exactly. No.
So I don't think that
It's a thriller more than anything.
Yeah. I think they honestly put stuff that they want to win in two different categories. They want to see them both win.
Yeah.
So anyways. Yeah, but The Substance looks good. I think it looks good. But yeah, I don't know if I really want to see a St. Elmo's Fire reboot.
One more thing before we get to our main topic. I know you guys do the Sunday morning or whatever at an ungodly hour.
8 p.m. is ungodly?
Oh, you did it at 8 p.m.?
I've already mentioned this 2 times.
I wasn't on last week. Or the other show.
Before. Well, you should be watching us on repeat.
I'm in a cabin. Anyway, you're right. I should be part of the replay crew, and so should you.
Yes.
Penguin.
Yes.
It's not the last episode, but the one before that, where it's showing all of the Arkham shit.
Flash. Yeah.
I like this one's episode more than the last one.
Yeah, but
Every episode I like more.
But they're both
Yeah.
great.
But that one, like, I needed a cigarette break, like, after that episode. And, like, I love the little hints here and there. It's just like, oh, here's, like, some Birds of Prey shit. And, like, but not, like, zooming in on it. And not, it's just, like, in the background. And it doesn't feel like a comic book show, which it's just a absolute roller coaster the entire time.
Yeah.
God damn, it's good.
It's DC Soprano.
It is, yeah. Yeah, like the joke I made to Chris before we started shooting a couple weeks ago, I was just like, yeah, I'm really enjoying Sopranos season 14.
Yeah, it's great. It's I cannot think of how these two actors, the main ones obviously, are gelling and just like just they're trading. It's like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier in the ring. They're just taking jabs back and forth, right? So it's crazy how good this show is. And we talked about it last week on the show, the Mighty Show. We're saying that this might be a problem for DC.
Mm-hmm.
It's too good to put it down.
Yeah, it's setting the bar. Like the Matt Reeves Batman, it was great. It was a good different take on Batman, which a lot of people liked. And then this it came out of nowhere. Like, again, it was like, okay, Colin Farrell and HBO. All right, sounds good. But then it was just like, it's kind of like a supplementary thing to the movie. And, it'll be like seedy underbelly, follows Penguin, who nobody gives a shit about. And and it's like, all right, I'll give it a watch. And then it's like, oh, it's going to be the best show ever? Oh, okay.
I mean, it's supposed to be a one-off. I don't know if that's going to be...
Well, yeah, they said that about Shogun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Money talks, right?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if they wait till after the next Batman movie to make another season, or do they?
Or do they just kind of stay in the theme and just go like, all right, here's a one season thing of another Batman villain in this universe.
Yeah, but people are going to be clamoring for the Penguin to show up again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't this like a setup for him to show up in the second? Like, this is kind of because it's all chronological, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes place right after the movie ended.
Yeah. But I mean, the second movie, do we know anything about the timeline of?
No, they're still filming on the 2025. They start filming summertime. You know
what's great? Starting filming something after it comes out in the reception, so that you can change things and edit things. Yeah. Oh, you hated this character? Okay, let's go back to the drawing board on this. All right, we thought we set this up, but nobody liked it. Okay. Disney, take notes. Christ.
Don't worry. They got AI taking notes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Good news is the cinematographer Greg Fraser, who did Dune and Batman, will be able to do both again because they will film. Batman will film next year and Dune will film the year after. Nice. Man, how long is it going to take for Dune to show up? 2029?
I like it. I'm fine with it.
That's a long time, man.
Doesn't matter. Art takes time. Don't rush it.
And you can't say anything about Avatar then.
Avatar wasn't good.
Art takes time.
I mean, yeah, it's visual art. Yeah. You know what? Visually, yes.
I just feel like people forget. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you got a thumbs up there, Chris.
I just went like this.
Yeah.
I hate. See, this is the problem with AI. It doesn't know what we're talking about or doing. Just scratching my shoulder, motherfucker.
So I'm really sorry your mom died.
Oh, jeez.
I'm trying to get it to do it.
All right.
I don't know what. I just went like this.
Stop.
Yeah.
No, you're literally holding your shoulder like that, and then a bubble popped up.
Let's talk about this show's main topic that is dropped. It is the Blade movie chopped off. See what I did there?
Got it.
Blade.
The nail in the coffin.
Oh yes.
The stake in the heart.
They threw the garlic at it. It's over.
There was a meme I saw that vampires are spreading fake news about garlic thwarting off vampires, but so then you're just keeping it around you. And also garlic removes toxins from your blood. So really, vampires just want you to season yourself better so you taste better.
Everything tastes great with garlic.
You damn right. And whenever the recipe says 2 cloves, you listen to your heart. God damn it! You put as much goddamn garlic as you want in that stew.
This has been an ongoing thing ever since they filmed the Eternals. Actually, even before that, because he does make a audio appearance in the end credit scene. The problem is Mahershala Ali, and I don't know this for a fact. I just heard it through the interwebs that he wanted his movie to be much, much better than what Wesley Snipes' Blade movie had.
Of course.
The problem is Wesley Snipes' movie created a pathway for all the other movies to start coming out. He was one of the original superhero movies to pave the way, right? And Ryan Reynolds even echoes this on his social media handle. He's like, this dude is the reason why most of us even have a movie. Right? So what happened was they couldn't find a script that made him happy, and ultimately he walked out. There was a lot of internal conflict about directors and writers and what they wanted. One of the storylines was he was gonna usher in his daughter to be the main character, and a lot of
the
people
regular Disney writing scheme.
Yeah, and people are like, well, then why the hell do I want to watch Blade then? Just create her then.
Yeah.
Right? Why are you bringing a fan favorite character and then tossing it to the side after? Right?
And then the rest of the shows are going to be called Dagger.
Switchblade.
Yeah. Flick knife.
Bait and Switchblade. But yeah, it's gone. It's kibosh. It's not even on the shelf. It's done. They're not making a Blade movie. Now, there might be still a chance for Blade to show up in a movie.
Yeah.
They're doing Midnight Suns, which is a group of characters, mainly Blade, Ghost Rider, Magic, and a couple other characters. They form a team, and they're basically it's sort of like anti-Avengers sort of characters, dealing with the supernatural type of villains. And so that might be an opportunity for them to bring Blade in as a sort of a cameo. But then the next question is who's going to play, because it's not going to be Mahershala Ali. He doesn't want to play second fiddle to other characters. He wants to be the main guy.
Yeah.
And where Reynolds is like, well, hey, we already got a Blade here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
what
we
about
still
him?
got a Blade here.
Yeah. What about him? And I'm fine with that. Bring him in. I think people will go nuts. Right?
Well, weren't they? They've already been talking about that too since Wesley Snipes came back in Deadpool Wolverine. That he should be back in some way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and maybe this is a good way, having him be part of a team instead of the guy.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of upset that Mahershala Ali left, because I would have loved to see him as Blade. But
this has been going on for a while, right? Like,
yeah, years.
Like when did they announce this? Like 2017 or something?
It was before Eternals dropped.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. Because they announced it at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige had a big conference, put the logo up, and Mahershala Ali walked on stage and said that this is going to be Blade. And it was supposed to actually start before, I think, what's the last movie that we just had? Deadpool. It was supposed to actually come out before Deadpool. Right? And
that would have been weird.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or it would have been great, because then it could have just made fun of both of them, had both of them on screen.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but then you get into weird multiverse bullshit that we hate.
It was already weird.
Yeah, but it was.
We had
it
a
was
dog pool, for God's sake.
It was tongue-in-cheek weird.
Yeah, the dog pool had tongue-in-cheeks.
Is the whole reason that Ryan Reynolds brought Wesley Snipes and Blade into Deadpool Wolverine was because of this whole like he's tired of like them
Yeah,
talking
no.
about
No,
I think
well,
it was
no,
sort of making fun of at
right.
Marvel.
no,
right?
because that was his first cameo as Deadpool or as Wade was in Blade 3 or Blade Trinity. Ryan Reynolds played Wade
No,
Wilson.
I thought he did that in Wolverine, one of the original Wolverines, wasn't it?
Both.
Oh, really?
Wasn't it? No. No, wait, he was in Blade Trinity.
But he wasn't Deadpool though.
He had 2 katanas. Oh, right, he was Hannibal King, but he literally was playing Wade Wilson. He was a smart mouth, blah, blah, blah.
I think that's what they said, that he got the idea to be Deadpool.
Yeah, he had 2 katanas. Like,
Yeah.
if you watch Blade Trinity, I don't think Blade Trinity is a good movie.
I think it was a director or a writer said that you should try out for being. You should do.
Yeah,
Deadpool.
that's pretty much what they were just like. Wait, this is just Deadpool because it was a guy with 2 katanas and he was a smartass. And he did this and then.
Yeah, no. Honestly, like, I would have loved to see Mahershala Ali, like I said, played Blade, but now I'm just like all in for Wesley to do it because I want to see Blade, man. I used to love that movie when it came out, especially that scene in the beginning with the grave.
Yeah.
Man, that was insane.
I gotta rewatch those.
Oh,
I liked the villain. What's his name? Steven Dorff was the actor's name. Yeah, he was great.
It was good. It was a good movie. It ushered in a chance to see superheroes on the big screen. I still can't believe we haven't seen Ghost Rider and him team up yet.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The amount of money you would make by having a guy on a bike with chains and jacket, and another guy on a bike with a sword and a jacket. Hello, you're literally gonna print money.
Yeah, just make Speed 3 and put them on motorcycles, or Speed 4, I guess.
Here's a question: should Marvel and like Star Wars and Disney, should they stop making calendars? Like, you can announce that we're making this movie, but stop saying, "Oh, this is coming out here. This is coming out." We're making
Here's our release schedule for the next 8 years, and then none of it's the same.
Exactly.
No, I think it's investor reasons.
It is.
Yeah, right. You have to give people something to look.
But then why are you announcing that at like Comic-Con and D3? Why don't you just go like, "Hey, investors, here's our calendar, here's our projections." And then if some of it leaks, who cares? Then people speculate, and then when things change, nobody is like, "Ah, what the shit?" It's just like, "Oh, that changed because that wasn't public information."
Well, you need to start a momentum with the fans. That's what
but then it dies because half your shit gets canceled. And then people get pissed.
The problem here is it never happened before. In the first 10 years,
that's true.
Everything they announced it happened because the momentum was getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Now the reset happened and the momentum has just fizzled out because there's so many duds because they stopped writing and started just agenda shoving. Mm-hmm. And so now when the movies fall flat and people have allegations, people, like Chadwick passed away. These are things that happen.
Allegations of death.
No, well, allegation with what's the name? Kang,
Kang.
right? Yep. Yeah. And so you've got all these problems, and they never thought to protect themselves and have backup plans. And now they're in a big rut because nobody wants to watch their movies.
Yeah.
The only bright spot was Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, but that's not going to happen every 3 years. They're probably like, "Hey, we're going to give you this movie, and yeah, we're going to make $1 bajillion, but we don't know if we're going to give you another one after because we have to do all these things." You're going to feed all the mouths too, and actors' contracts run out, so they want more money. So then you have another whole issue there, and then you have to bring in desperation. You got to bring in the Russos and Robert Downey Jr. I still think that's a bad idea.
I still think for Star Wars, you get Sam Witwer at the helm, and
that would make too much sense. Kathleen would never allow that.
Yeah, no, she's right. She still needs a win.
If Sam was a woman, then Sam would get in right away. So
it's not too late.
Yeah, that's true.
If Sam wants to get paid, you better get on it. But yeah, it's unfortunate. The movie's canceled. Really, really, this is the one type of movie that I watch that includes horror and vampires, and I mean that in the.
You didn't watch the Nicolas Cage one, the most recent one?
What was it called?
I watched his
where
Ghost
was
Rider
his,
movies.
No, where was his assistant? Was that
Yeah,
the one?
Vampire's Assistant.
No, I don't. I didn't watch that. No.
It's really funny. Like it's
Okay.
I
watched Van Helsing.
Oh, Renfield.
Renfield, right?
Oh no, I have
Yeah.
not seen that. No.
It's a good one.
Okay. There's another movie that he was with Pedro Pascal, I believe, right?
Yeah,
That I heard.
that
really good
was
Oh, that was great. Where he hired him.
yeah.
Talk about that one. Yeah,
Unbearable
that was a good
Weight
movie.
of massive talent.
Okay,
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was good.
I'll have to check that out.
That one's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is our topic of the evening, Blade. Let us know in the comments what do you guys think. Are you bummed out? Are you happy Mahershala's walked away? Do you want to see Wesley put on the trench coat and the glasses and say Dravavich, comrade? So, yeah. Anything else you guys want to add? Sign off for today's show.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Next week we don't have a show because it's Halloween, and we have responsibilities.
I have 400 kids come to my door next Thursday.
Woo!
Yeah,
That's crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to work and avoid all that.
Nice.
I'll leave my kids to it. But yeah, have a great happy Halloween. We'll see you guys in November. November just came by out of nowhere. Wow, jeez.
Yep.
What happened to September and October?
And
Oh,
our
man.
we got to start pushing our charity event, right?
Yes,
Coming
charity
up.
event. We're gonna have it on November 17th. It's gonna be fun. Look for us to take pictures and videos. It's our 4th year doing it. We'll be on Instagram at A&R Universe. And then this Sunday, we still got a show on Sunday and Monday, back-to-back shows. Sunday, we're doing the Mighty Show at 8 p.m. Pacific time, right after the Penguin ends. An hour later, we're going to jump on, give you guys a chance to breathe, and then get into it and talk about that episode. So make sure you watch it, join us. Let's talk about it, theorize. There's only 3 episodes left to go.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster of a show. It's a banger. It's a must-watch show right now for me. I know you guys probably would agree with that as well. And then also the Monday show at 8 p.m. Pacific time. It is a collector savvy, loving show. So if you're into collecting, like the stuff you see behind me, even comic books, come join us for that. Myself and Dee are breaking down all the news of the week. And the world famous A&R dad joke, which is really, really popular. Just
Very.
gaining worldwide attention.
Doing
I heard about it.
gangbusters.
I heard it's who they're talking
You heard it
about
through the
other
grapevine,
night.
yeah.
Yeah, on like the Tonight Show or something, they were talking about it.
And one last thing, I booked my ticket to Tokyo in March.
Nice.
So I will be doing lives from Tokyo, and I might get some prizes for some people who are listeners to all of our shows from Tokyo.
Big
live.
anime titties for everyone.
Not that, but there might be some uplifting type of things I'll get for them. But yeah, I'll be live in Tokyo. So there you
Check
go.
out our
And
website.
Thank
Check
you.
out our website.
There it
There's
is.
things on it.
The amazing
There's lots of
Carolina is doing blogs every week. She's dropping amazing blogs, so go check it out.
Look,
Let
you
us
can
know
meet
what-
the team.
Hey, look at that! Oh, that is the worst picture ever. Look at these guys. Look at this.
Look at how short my
Yeah.
beard is.
It's very sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Michael there, project manager. So go there, show some love. Let us know what else you want on the site. We can put it up there. Maybe some behind the scene pictures, things like that. There's a lot of things that we try to cram into our shows, but sometimes we can't. And Carolina does a good job of bringing up some relevant topics every week. Go check that out. Sign up for the newsletter. You never know. Might
None of
win a
it's-
prize just for signing up.
None of the artwork is made by AI.
No, all original.
I was
Wow.
AI tonight, guys. This isn't me. Not even here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. I'm going to go AI myself out here. You guys have a good weekend. Take care, everybody. Say bye.